Good morning, everyone. Till now, we have discussed almost each and everything about the topic polynomials. So, today we will discuss some questions which is very much important, and you will face these type of questions every time around yourself. So, our first question is that you can see if the zeros of polynomial x cube minus 3x square plus x plus 1 are a minus b, a and a plus b, find a and b. So here how we will solve this question. Since we are having a cubic polynomial, that is x cube minus 3x square plus x plus 1, and its three zeros are, suppose I say alpha is a minus b, beta is a, and gamma is a plus b. Now, as we know about cubic polynomial, that sum of zeros alpha plus beta plus gamma is minus b by a. So, putting the corresponding values, that is alpha a minus b, beta a, and gamma a plus b here. In place of minus b by a, b is minus 3, so here it is minus 3, and a is 1, so here it is 1. Now, solving this equation, we can easily get that value of a is 1. Now moving further, if I use product of zeros, that is alpha into beta into gamma, which is minus d by a. Again putting the values of alpha a minus b, beta a, gamma a plus b. Now minus d by a, again from the polynomial you can see value of d is 1. So here it is minus 1, and value of a is 1. So here this is 1. Now, as we have got value of a is 1, using this 1 in place of a everywhere. So a minus b turns to 1 minus b, a turns to 1, and a plus b turns to 1 plus b. Here it is minus 1. Solving this equation, we can easily get that the value of b is plus minus root under 2. So finally we can say value of a is 1 and value of b is plus minus root 2. I hope this question must be clear. Let's move to some more questions. So our next question is, if alpha and beta are the zeros of the polynomial px, that is x square minus 5x plus k, such that alpha minus beta equal 1, find the value of k. Now how we will handle this? Here the polynomial px is given x square minus 5x plus k, and alpha minus beta equals 1 is given. So I've written here alpha minus beta equals 1. Now let's use alpha plus beta, which is minus b by a. Now alpha plus beta minus b, value of b is minus 5, so put it over here. We got alpha plus beta equals 5. Now here in equation 1, we have alpha minus beta equals 1, and here in equation 2, alpha plus beta is equals to 5. Let us add these two equations. If we will add these two equations, what we will get? Alpha minus beta plus alpha plus beta equals 1 plus 5. Solving this, we can easily get value of alpha is 3. Now, put this value of 3, you can put in equation 1 or equation 2. I am putting here in equation 2, which was alpha plus beta equals 5. So same thing, using equation 2, that is alpha plus beta equals 5, putting this 3 in place of alpha, what we got? Beta is 2. So finally we got value of alpha is 3 and value of beta is 2. But we need to find the value of k. So for that, what we will do? Let's do now product of zeros. Alpha into beta, which is c by a. Value of alpha was 3 and value of beta was 2. So 3 into 2, c by a. C was here k and a is 1. So we'll write here k by 1. On solving this equation, what we got? K 6. So finally we can say the value of k is 6. I hope this question is also clear to all of you. Let's move to one more questions. That is, it being given that 1 is a 0 of the polynomial 7x minus x cube minus 6. Find its other zeros. Now here you can see this is a cubic polynomial. Here it is written px equal 7x minus x cube minus 6. The same thing I have written here, just in the ordered way, that is minus x cube plus 7x minus 6, means just replace the order so that it should be in the proper manner according to the power, highest power to the lowest power. Now here it is saying that 1 is a 0 of px, means x is equals to 1 given. So we can say when this 1 will come this side, x minus 1 is a factor of px. So now what we will do, since x minus 1 is a factor of the given polynomial, we will divide this polynomial with the factor x minus 1, and this division will be performed using the long division method. Again and again I am saying you that be very careful using the long division method, because in these long division method students do lots of mistakes, means symbol error, addition or subtraction error. So be very careful with those all things. So here x minus 1 and the dividend is minus x cube plus 7x minus 6. I am very much sure then you can do this long division method, and since it was x minus 1 as the factor, you will get lastly the remainder 0. So after performing this long division method carefully, what we can do using Euclid's division algorithm, that is px equal gx into qx plus rx. What is this px? Px is the dividend. What is this gx? Gx is the divisor. Qx is the quotient and Rx is the remainder. So substituting the corresponding values means dividend equals divisor into quotient plus remainder. Since remainder is 0, this is eliminated in the next step. So we got minus x cube plus 7x minus 6 equal x minus 1 into minus x square minus x plus 6. Now we have to find the zeros of this polynomial minus x cube plus 7x minus 6. So if we find the zeros of this RHS part, we will get the zeros of the polynomial. X minus 1 0 we were already having, that was x equals 1. So finally what we need to do, we just need to find the 0 of minus x square minus x plus 6. Let us find its zeros. So minus x square minus x plus 6 equals 0. Now here you can see I have just splitted the middle term. Minus x square minus 3x plus 2x plus 6 equals 0. Now just as you do in factorization, taking the things common and moving ahead, where we reach x plus 3 minus x plus 2 equals 0. So the value of x will be minus 3 and 2. So finally we can say the other zeros of the given polynomial was where x minus 3 and 2. So these three questions will help you in many ways. So revise these three questions very carefully, and whatever discussed earlier, revise it as much as possible, because your self revision will help you a lot to make your confusions clear. Until the next video, revise this, keep studying, and be safe. Thank you.